Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. Look at all that. This is probably all filled with it too, isn't it? Yep. Well, everybody, welcome back to Better Minecraft. I did a lot of AFK. Actually, you know what? It was probably about 5-6 hours worth. I did one overnight session, and didn't get much sleep, as you can tell. And it was we got a ton of iron, and I'm taking it all because I was the one that actually AFK'd. So it's mine. But this is a community farm, so I might leave a little bit. Okay, so last episode we built this thing, which is our new and improved storage system. Completely automatic, which you can just throw all of our iron in there. Look at that, we have 5,000 iron in there. That's a decent amount. Anyways, today what I was thinking of doing, since this is all set up now, I don't think there's any easy way to break this. We are going to be building kind of like the interior, and I kind of want to build the interior first. Kind of do this ethos style because I want to incorporate all these blocks. I have an idea for what I want for the inside, but I have no idea how I want it to look for the outside. Okay, so I went ahead and crafted everything that I think we will need, including some extra stuff. I don't know if we even need the endstone smelter, but we got all the chipped tables, and we got the sawmills and the smokers and everything. So we're pretty much set. There's probably some blocks that I haven't even showcased, like this bounty board, which is pretty good for villagers and stuff. But I think right now, in order to start with this project, what we need to do is make a wall, kind of like a background, so that when we place a chest next to it, they're not going to connect to these pipes, or whatever they're called. Yeah, but what are they called again? I forget. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to build a wall on this block here all the way around. And this build, the reason why I've left this open is because I'm not sure how far the entrance to this is. This might actually need to move. I've kind of built that in a very poor spot. Actually, you know what would be even better is if we just remove that section and put it on this side. You make it quite a bit more narrow, but I think it would look pretty cool. Anyways, I'll think about it. Okay, before I do that, I've actually come up with a bit of a thick... I should have put that in there. Just put it in there. I am going to remove this section and that section, and we're going to put another big section across this side. It's going to make it a little bit more narrow, but I think if I redesign this section here a little bit better, it'll look way cooler, and then we can have lots of room to play with when it comes down to our entrance. This is going to be one of our bigger structures, right? This is going to be way bigger than that, which I think is already our biggest structure. That tower over there won't be as wide, but it'll definitely be bigger than that. It'll probably be taller too. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Anyways, we're going to remove this whole section here, and we're going to remove a bit of that section over there, and then we're just going to have a big row going across this side. However, I'm not going to make you guys suffer through all that, so I'm just going to do it with the snap of my fingers. Okay, there we go. That looks way better, and it's going to be way easier to decorate this. So one other thing that I need to do here is actually remove this. So we're going to move this, and we're going to put it right at the back. We also need to take that off, and that, and we're going to put this, so we're just going to need to connect one there, and then we're going to connect this, that's the main storage route, and then we're going to go like that and like that, and I think that connects everything. Yes. So now what I want to do is, again, we're going to be working on our little sections here. So how many blocks is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then we're going to have to cover this up. So maybe we're not going to have anything on the back wall here, even though it would look kind of cool. I don't know. Let's cover it all up with our, what block did we decide? I forgot I had to go all the way over this thing. Deep slate, I think. Yeah, we're going to use our deep slate, our cobble deep slate. Okay, so it's a lot more cozier in here than I thought it was going to be, but should still all work out perfectly fine. What I thought that I was going to do, I was going to put some vertical slabs here just to make it look like it has a little more depth. But then I thought, you know what, this goes really well with the gold here. Let's add some gilded blackstone. So let's just try that. Maybe in and around this. Do I like that? You know what? Now that I look at it, I actually hate it. I think it's too purpley. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they needed to make this a little more black instead of purple. Anyways, what we can do though is maybe go like that, in and around. And we'll have it kind of like a proper station here. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. So now what we can do is actually work with all of these and just start kind of working our way through. I was thinking, so how much room do I want here? So there's 2, so I can have pretty much 3 by 3 areas all the way across. How many blocks is this wide? Okay, it's going to be a lot squishier in here than I thought it was going to be. But this should still work out fine. We're going to switch out the blocks. Those are just placeholders. But we have 5 sections on each side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we have 10 in total. And how many of these do we have? So of course, the furnaces and the blast furnace will probably stay together in one section, perhaps. The mason table and the grindstone and the stone cutter, which I have out here somewhere, could probably all be in one section. And then we have like the loom and the loom table. That'll be in a section. So yeah, we might have just enough room for everything. And we might even have enough room to add a few of the other like the other dimension tables and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. So for right now, let's just work on seeing what works well for the pillars. I kind of thinking just continuing the stone bricks up, but I don't want too much repetition. So what else can we do with this cobbled deep slate? We kind of want to stay with the same color pattern. Where did that stone cutter go? There it is. Well, that's not what I wanted. What else can we do here? So we have the tiles. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, let me think about it. Let me see what other blocks we got. I think it's too bright, to be honest with you. I think what we need is probably either the orange or we're going to stick with that. I kind of like the darkness of the deep slate. So I think we're going to stick with the tiles, to be honest with you. You know, I keep saying that. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know how to fix that sentence. I really don't. Anyways, we're just going to continue on. And, to be honest with you, no, we're just going to stick with the tiles, I think. And I think if we kind of build it up so that each of them are kind of sectioned off, we might not stick with this pattern. I don't know. Actually, you know what? That doesn't look half bad. Kind of looks like the walls are meant to be tiles this way. I was going to do pillars, and then we can kind of just walk through them, but I think... do I like this better? I don't know. Let's see what it looks like here. Because this is, going to be kind of like what they look like. Yeah, and then we could have a little bit of storage at the back if we needed to, or whatever. That might work. That might work. What would it look like with pillars, though? Kind of doing this all on camera. Kind of a terrible way of doing this. If we just did that, and then have everything kind of open... You know, I think I like that better. Yeah, okay, scratch the pillars. We're going to stick with this. I think that looks a lot better. Okay, so for our first section here, what I think we're going to do is have the smithing... What was this called? Mason table. We're going to have the stone cutter probably... You know, I'm going to put it back one. I'm going to put it back kind of like that. And then we're going to have that there. And then we can just come up and use it. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should just put it right to the back. I feel like that's the best idea for it. Right like that. Maybe what we could do is have this one kind of like up a bit. And then have a block. Let's throw in... let's throw in... I don't really want to use that. Let's throw in some polished deep slate maybe. Underneath. Okay. And then maybe we could have something in the corner there. Maybe a lamp. we have lamps? Lamp. No. Or lantern. Lantern. Yes, we have lots of lanterns. Okay, go like this, and just put it right in the corner like that, and then that will provide us a bit of light for when this is covered up. Also, we should probably put some lanterns just kind of everywhere. This is going to be such a dark build. Alright, our next one, I was thinking should either be... Or, you know what, it should be our wood station. So that's wood related. What else is wood related? Crafting table. We actually have a crafting table there, but we could always just take one anyways. What else is wood related? The carpenter's table, of course. And maybe... I think technically the tinkering table is. But we're going to leave that for its own section because that's a whole nother kind of ball game. Let's put the carpenter's table again in the middle there. We don't really want to mirror that side too much, but we can throw that there. And then maybe throw the sawmill on top. There we go. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Alright, we need to come back over here. What else we got? We got the smoker. Let's do the armory section next. What does that involve? That involves a smithing table, an anvil probably. There we go. A grindstone, most certainly. And loom, I don't think really does. Cauldron does. I don't know. We're probably going to be running back and forth here a little bit. Alright, so we need our smithing table that can go in the front and center. Throw that there, the damaged anvil. The water, we can throw there. And then this, maybe we can have off to the side there. Spinning, we need to add some water there, which I don't have on me right now. That's fine. Alright, so let's move all the ones that we're done with down here. What's next? I do kind of want to do the furnaces and stuff, but I don't think we're ready for that quite yet. Let's do the botanist workbench. Yeah, so I think that's going to be another one that we're going to be using quite a bit. There it is. Okay, this one let's do this one kind of off to the side here a bit, and then we could we'll decorate it up a little bit later. We did the cauldron. Let's do the bounty board and the cartography table. Hopefully I said that right. Anything else kind of goes with that? I don't really think so. So this I did again. The bounty board, if you have villagers nearby, what it will do is give you different things that you can do to improve their stats and their trades, which is pretty cool. Alright, the tinkering table. Let's do that next. Tinkering table. Just go there for right now. This is pretty much all redstone stuff, which is pretty cool. That actually, you know what? We're going to change that out for the botanist table, because we're probably going to use the botanist table a lot less. So this one can go like there, I guess. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. You know what? Let's have that a little more front and center. Because I know we don't want repetition, but I like the look of that one a lot more. Alright, what else we got? We got the smokers. That's kind of food related, so let's do the food station next. And along with the food, I would assume that this would kind of go along with it. Did I put down a... Yes, I did. Okay. Alright, so food. Let's have that like that. And then we can have the 3 smokers at the back. This is the first one we're going to have a little bit more... Yeah, okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, next, let's do... I'm thinking I should take up 2 sections for the furnaces. You know what, the furnaces should have gone down there a little bit more, but this should be fine. Yeah, let's do 2 sections for the furnaces. Let's do 2 sections for the furnaces, okay. And then the loom, we did that one. We have not done the composter yet. The composter can go with the botanist table. That kind of makes sense because it's kind of botanisty. And then we have... We're not going to use that probably. Let's use the loom. And the loom table. We're going to put that here. Like that and like that. That looks nice. Okay. And then the jukebox. You know what? We can put a jukebox here. Let's put the jukebox right up next to our end chest there. And then for the rest of this, we're going to make a bit of a super smelter. Just a little bit of one. We're not going to need that many of any of this. But let's chop this up, put it away, and then I will go get the resources for that. Okay, so we're going to do, I think, 2 sections of these normal furnaces. So I have to remember how to build these. Do I want them in the floor? I don't think we really do. Alright, let's do that. Let's do that, and then the last section can be some blast furnaces, and then maybe at the end here we'll have another type of furnace. We have a number of different kinds, so then we want to go like this. This will be where all the items go into, and then we want no. That's not what we want. We want over here. We want I'm stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we're going to do 1, 2. And then we're going to have another odd one there. I think we have... Let me check what kind of furnaces we have. This uses something else to smelt with. I'm not actually quite sure, so we'll have to do some research into that a little bit later. But for right now, that can just go like that. And then what we need is some hoppers going out the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this will be where our things go into, like the can't remember, the coal and stuff, whatever, the fuel goes in there. Alright, this is actually going to be quite a bit taller than I expected it to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so our items will go kind of like this, like that, and then we're going to have the one there. Alright, that's going to be it. So yeah, it's a bit taller than I expected. Maybe I might have to move it down 1 so that it kind of fits within the same scheme as everything else. Or what I could do is have this go up quite a bit taller and then have the same shape going down but upwards on an upward for whatever. You know what I mean. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I think that will look quite cool. Alright, so I think that's it for the interior here. Of course, I'm going to probably play around with blocks and make this all look a little bit nicer and everything, but for right now, I think that looks pretty good. Okay, I think this is what the interior is starting to look like. Don't mind the axe. I have my my friend over there taking care of it. Those rhinos are awesome. Anyways, so I think this will make it look a little more grand and luxurious. I'm debating putting these stairs in. I don't know. It definitely looks like it's supporting the wall a little bit better. Kind of melds the two a little bit, but it's also kind of inconvenient. I don't know. Is it? I mean, we can walk up on them pretty easy. Maybe. I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments. I think for now I'm going to lead them on all of them except for this end here, because I want this end to be able to kind of walk around here a little bit better. It kind of also brings the floor and the pillars up or together a little bit better. And I think once we're at the top there, we can also kind of add kind of like that pattern at the top to make it look like it's really brought together. The problem I'm having here a little bit is I don't really like the gray into the black too much. It looks a little bit, especially down here, it looks kind of forced. But for the most part, I think it looks okay. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to kind of have that wrapped around like this. And I might also somehow try to link some orange in here as well, so that, because I kind of want the outside to be kind of like these to a degree, not fully, but a bit of a mixture between the black and the orange. Kind of like what we did up there, but more black than orange. Okay, now what we need is some black terracotta, and I have no idea where that is. We're going to do that for the roof. We're going to use some, what's it called? Glazed terracotta, but not just the normal kind. We have a bunch of different ones here, and I really like this one. I think that will look super cool on the roof here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, so that's what we're going to use for the roof. So I need to find what are they called? They're not savanna. Mesa biome? Mesa biome. And I have no idea where the closest one is. Okay. I think I found some. Over there. Yes, so we need a bunch of black. Is this considered black? Or is this brown? That's brown. So we need to dye it. That is going to be harder to do. Harder said than done? Easier said than done? Is that the term? I forget the term. Anyways, we need to find a bunch of this stuff. And whoa. Oh, I've been here before. I know where this is. Yes. Ben completely decimated that town. Just murdered everyone. Anyways, it looks like we're going to have to kill a bunch of squid because we're going to need a ton of this stuff. And I'm not sure if black does spawn naturally. I don't think it does. That's unfortunate. Alright, I gotta get a couple shulker boxes full of this stuff. Okay, I didn't bother getting as much as I thought I would, but just was lazy. Anyways, we're going to throw a bunch of this in here, throw a bunch of this in here. Actually, I guess we'll throw all of it in there. And that will make us some glazed terracotta. Hold on a second. If I do that... Okay, I have to make it black first? I think I have to make it black first. Okay. Hold on. We need dye. We need lots of black dye. Black dye, no ink. Ink sets, we have 21. Should be enough. I'd hope. That should give you more than 21, I think. I feel like that should give you more than 21. Anyways, now that I put this all in here, that was a terrible decision. It's already in here. Okay. I'm gonna have to sort through all this. Oh, that would have been so much better. What a waste. Alright. I got a bunch of charcoal. Do I have any charcoal in here? No. It's in my furnace array over at the other storage system. Hold on! I got 6. I have 6 charcoal. Could make more if I needed to, but I think we have enough anyways to be able to do this. Okay, so how does this look? I think that looks pretty awesome. It kind of really blends in well, or merges well with the gray from the deep slate, with that gray there. And then we have the red, which kind of brings out a little bit of a pop for the ceiling. Kind of makes me think we should do a little bit of red on the floor here, but I'm not sure how we would incorporate that. But it does look pretty cool. I like it a lot. I really like it. So now we just have to wait for the rest of this to smelt up. We have quite a bit left to go. And what we do, we just throw that in there and then click on the starry black glazed terracotta. And we just craft it all. So yeah, we get quite a bit from that. Got 50. And yeah, that looks pretty awesome. So I'm going to continue on with this. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? This looks kind of out of place. So what I'm going to do, I think... Can I do that? Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm going to remove this section here. Which means that this has got to go. We're going to completely take out that furnace, because it doesn't really fit well with this scheme anyways. It's the colors off and whatever. So what we're going to do is tear this out. And we're going to have one section for the blast furnace, I think. And the rest of it's going to be just normal furnaces. So I don't think that we're going to be using the blast furnace all that much. Unless I, for some reason, get bored and go caving. Which could very well happen. But we're not going to use that. Anyways, yeah, I'm done the ceiling, by the way. I think it looks pretty cool. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I wanted the extra pillar there. I think the extra pillar would complement this a little bit nicer. So you might be wondering how I'm going to fill up the fuel for these furnaces. You can just reach through them at the back. I kind of want, though, to cover that up because it doesn't look great. And also, if you can hear crunkling in the background, that's my cat playing with the Tim Hortons bag. I don't know why. He just absolutely loves them, and he refuses to play with anything else. So he just pulls them out of the garbage and plays with them all around the house. It's very annoying. But anyways, he's a cat, and I'm not going to take away his joy. So we are. Let's try covering up with a pretty block. How does this look? That doesn't look too bad. We can still reach the top, but the back we... Actually, you know what? We could probably just sneak in there and fuel things up if we needed to. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. All this is looking great. This is exactly what I wanted. We can get rid of this now. That can just be thrown back into there. Yeah. I think we're done. I think we're done for this episode. There's a lot of work I just did there. And it looks fantastic. I'm very happy with it. So on that note, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.